What's up, everybody? It's your boy Enrico Suave. Just wanted to do a video for you guys. Know it's been a minute since I've done one, so just wanted to throw this one out there for you guys. I did get a few pairs of gloves here. A little bit of mess on my bed because I did it all nice, and then my daughters came in and kind of messed it up a little bit. But let's want to show you guys a couple pairs that I got and just talk about them a little bit. So the first pair I end up getting are these Rival RFX Guerrero sparring gloves, 16 ounces. These are the pound for pound editions. They don't have the Lomachenko thing on the thumb. Obviously, these ones are newer. I was actually impressed with these. I'm not a big Rival person. But I just love these colors. You can probably tell why I love these colors, but I love these colors. And the thing is, I had to have some of these, man. I just love them. I just love this. I have a ton of these shirts. I got a ton of these hats. And, you know, I got a lot of older ones that I train with. And these just go real nice with those. Looks really good. So anyways, I picked these up and I was very impressed with them. They don't have the mesh on the inside here, which I hate, but you know, being as pricey, I must say, as they are, they still have that cotton liner that I hate. I do hate that liner, but to be fair, I haven't really trained in these, so I did put the Suave system on them, and you can see it. They work out really good with the system here, the loops. You just pull it down and then go ahead and go over the you know, right where they kind of tell you to put it, the lace tracking. Boom, and then there you go. Very comfortable glove. I must say it's pretty nice. And I like them. I haven't trained in them yet, but I do plan to. These are very good, very nice. I just wish they did a good liner. Something like these New Sportings, for instance. If they had the New Sporting liner, like that moisture wicking liner that New Sporting has. This is like that swimsuit moisture wicking liner. I love this liner. That's the liner that I like right there. Wish that those had those that type of liner on it. Really like it. So if it had those, man, I would really like those gloves. But the fact that they do have the lace, they're not the I don't like that whole the whole other system that they have for the Velcro. I don't really care for it. I do like the way that the Suave system feels. Obviously, it's the shit. Love the colors, the white, the blue, the yellow. You know, gotta love them colors. But anyways, they're decent. So this is a new pair of gloves that I end up getting recently. I like them. They're good. Another pair of gloves I got recently, which I'm not a big Everlast guy. Actually, I used to really dog them out. I ended up getting these because they were on sale. These are the Everlast Elite with the Ever Shield. These are the all black. They have the all white ones, and then they have like the blue and red and yellow. No, they're blue, red, and I can't remember the other colors, but there's blue and red. Might even be black, but it has like a white. It looks just like this, but from what I understand, these are the better ones, either the all black or all white. They do have black Everlast. Right. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. They have the black Everlast deal right there, so you can see it, which I guess is okay. I mean, not the way I would have chose to do it. But you know, I probably wouldn't have put the logo like so close to there. And I know people have said they don't like this thread here. I don't care because I'm not going to spar with them. I got too many good sparring gloves. But if I was picking these up to spar in, I would just spar with them and then, you know, see if there was any problems. I don't know if anyone's reported any problems with these, but they're very comfortable. I must say that they are very comfortable. So I would give. I was actually pleasantly surprised, and I'll go back to these in a little bit. But yeah, these are actually very nice. I'm a little bit surprised how good the wrist is. You can't really for being. I mean, it is lace, but for the way that they put this like Evershield, I guess it is really nice, man. I mean, I don't really know where you would lace the gloves because of the way that they did it, kind of up and around. I guess you're at some point you're gonna have to cut these little things off. So why didn't you just go straight across? What's with the curving here? I don't know, but that's the way they did. I know you could probably hear my daughter, my baby, dip back there. I have my little 6 month or 7 month old now. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do this, you know, you can't really lace track like that. So I don't really know what the point of that is. You're gonna, I get it's like kind of like a shield or whatever, but with it doesn't. The good thing with this glove is you don't need the Suave system to really secure that wrist. That wrist is very solid right here. So it's like a shield. So really, you can just go across at a point which I normally wouldn't. I normally would go from probably the bottom of the thumb and go up, probably follow my wrist line to about right here. So let me just do it, just so, let me see, if I was gonna normally go about it, I'd probably do it about right there. Which you can still do it. It still looks good, it feels good right there. It's solid, it's solid no matter what, is my point. You don't need to do it there. So you could actually kind of go a little looser with this glove, which is kind of nice. And just kind of do it right there in the back. See? So now, you know, it doesn't have to be so tight because that wrist is pretty solid, especially if you wrap. Comfortable on the inside. It has that like cotton. It has that cotton liner that I don't like, but it is comfortable. I'll give it that. It's very similar to those Rival kind of gloves. Has a better wrist than Rival does. Not so sure though about the padding. It almost feels like there's very little padding here. I probably wouldn't punch someone with that, which is funny. It's going to bring me to my comparison of the Everlast gloves I do have, which I recently have been buying them because they're cheap, and I just wanted to see for myself how actually if they were decent or what. You can see, look at the uniformity on that. It's not very well. The laces. I mean the laces, not the laces. See this little stitching. It kind of looks real wonky. Let me see if the matches. It actually does kind of match it, where the stitching is very close. Very far from the thumb. See, it's got a little gap here, and then when it gets to the pinky area, it's very tight. But yeah, both of them have that kind of goofy look to it. So, I guess that's on purpose. But, you know, to have stitching going along where your punch surface is not the best idea, I think. But these are still super comfortable, and, you know, they're really cheap. If you get them on 4th of July special, they're like $100, a little bit less with shipping and everything. So, anyways, they're okay. They're decent. And then the other gloves I ended up getting that were decently cheap here were these Fairtex BGV1 gloves. You guys know I like my red, white, and blue, which is my other favorite color scheme. So these are the Fairtex gloves. Now before these ones, if I was going to do any type of Muay Thai stuff, I have these Yakao gloves. So these are two, and I just got these because they're cheap and I've never had them before. Kind of a big difference when it comes to like the value. This is an 18-ounce glove though, so hard to say. The thumbs are just super fat and goofy. And then you know, they're both Velcro because A lot of Muay Thai gloves are just Velcro. I don't really, you know why, but not a lot of lace Muay Thai gloves that they sell. Actually, I can't even think of one that does. But the one thing I noticed about these is there's no grip bar, which I already knew that about them, which I wasn't sure how to feel about no grip bar. But it's actually not too bad. Kind of like it because it's um, you're gonna have some grip bar from you know your hand wraps. But for people who don't do hand wraps, um, you might want to, I guess, with these. The padding isn't that great on this as far as forgiving. Yeah, this would hurt. And it's funny because when I used to train mixed martial arts, my coach one time, he had a brand new pair of Fairtex gloves. I, at the time, was wearing the Hayabusa Kimpeki. Were they the Kimpekis? No, I don't think they were the brown ones. They were the white ones. But they were like the T3 something somethings. And they were nice. They were, I mean, I thought they were nice at the time. But, he wore these. And now I realized what an asshole he was for beating me up with these things. And he beat the shit out of me that day. I remember he literally like leather burned my face all up. I had leather burn all over my face. My nose was bleeding everywhere. And he hit me in the nose and it was bleeding. And I remember the buzzer went off for the round to be over, and he looked at his glove. He had all kinds of blood on it, and he wiped it on my shirt. He was like, wiped it on my shirt. I remember that. I mean, I didn't care. I was getting beat up at the time, but I mean, I was doing all right. I wasn't getting I was getting my ass whipped, but I wasn't. Like I was getting beat up because there's no padding on this damn glove. Look at how small that little fist is. And he was wearing 16 ounces. So this is what he was pretty much wearing and beating me up with, which is like, there's like no padding on that. Just enough to not hurt your knuckles, I guess. Now, these Yakao gloves, obviously they're 18-ounce gloves, but I think that even the 16-ounce gloves would have much more padding. These are actually nice. I don't think you could, you know, go wrong with these as far as sparring. As far as the bag, these would be awesome. Both are pretty good for Muay Thai. I wouldn't spar with these because I'm not a dick. But now thinking about it, I would watch myself more carefully if I see somebody wearing some Fairtex gloves that's fighting with me, because these things are pretty damn solid for just some 16-ounce gloves. I mean, I know they make sparring gloves too. I'm not sure if they're softer, but I had a pair of twins. Gloves that were more like these cow gloves, and they were nice. These gloves are really nice too. They remind me of the twins gloves I had, but twins pretty much ripped me off, so I don't mess with them no more. I wouldn't buy them if they were right in my face and the guy just wanted some cash and I had the cash. I still wouldn't buy twins. I just don't mess with them no more after the factory literally ripped me off. So, moving on. I end up getting some. I'm one of those people that don't like Everlast, so going back to these Everlast gloves. I was watching the second episode this morning, of the All Access Terrence Crawford. It's Terrence Crawford against oh my gosh, Spencer. So Spencer Crawford, Earl Spence. It's not Spencer. Man, I'm tripping right now. I don't know why my mind went blank right there. But I'm watching them, and they're both sponsored by Everlast, I believe. And they were using these gloves. Both of them were using these gloves. The MX2. These are the MX2. They did it once again, the black on black with the little gold accent, and then a little gold one here. Has that weird wrist and the little Mexico symbol here. And man, I feel like these are the most uncomfortable gloves and I mean, I guess you would really have to wear them in, and those guys train all day, so I can imagine it didn't take them too long to wear these things in. But man, I really don't like these ones for comfort wise. You know, these are the ones I have, but they have a ton of padding on them, like a ridiculous amount of padding, a whole lot. So that it's just kind of a strange that I see them training so much with them. I just think they're super uncomfortable, like on the inside where the seam hits your fingertips, right here, your little fingertips area. So, right here, this seam on this glove is so thick it digs into the tips of my fingers and I can't stand it. Also, the thumb, just the way it's tucked, like I guess you could see it from here. You know, it's tucked really good behind the padding here. But if you look at the way it is here, let me take it off so I can't really show you that way. If you look at the way this thumb is, it's kind of like, let me see, it's kind of like if you would, a lot of gloves have the thumb like kind of like riding right here, and this one's kind of like this, like which you would think would be more comfortable, but for me, it just makes that joint feel like it's being pushed down, and when I hit, it pushes down a little bit and just makes it like uncomfortable kind of. So I haven't worn these in. You know, I have other gloves that I've been desperately trying to wear in, and I've done a decent job at doing it, but these ones I haven't really worn in that much. I kind of went ahead. I was gonna sell them, which I would still sell them if somebody wanted them, but I just went ahead and put the Suave system back on it. Went ahead and put some tape, which I did update the way I do it a little bit, which means I just grabbed some of this tape here. Okay, some of this tape here, and put it around the lace area because that lace will dig into your arm and it kind of sucks if it, you know, I was tucking them before and then they still kind of dig in, which you don't really feel it when you're training, but when you're done training, you take them off, you're like, dang, you got like, you know, a little lace that dug into you. So I went ahead and put these back on, and I'm going to go ahead and put some work in on these, and we'll see what happens. I did end up finding these they're on the website. All these I got them on extreme sale. So like these ones I got them on the like a Memorial Day sale. The other ones, uh, the MX2s I got before, there was a sale too. They always have good sales, and if it's not 40%, just wait, because they'll have a really good sale on it. So I ended up getting the MX1s, which I thought were super impressive. I was very impressed with these. The only thing I don't like about these is that there's like hardly no padding here. The padding is very like, man, I mean, this is minimal. This is as minimal as it gets. Less than Reyes, less than pretty much everybody. But they are super. This is the best leather ever that Everlast has ever used ever. This is extremely good leather, and the comfort is really nice. You can see that thumb is nice and big, so you can kind of put it where you want to, and it'll wear into that wherever you put it. The only thing is there's just no padding here. Very, very little padding. Very small. And you can feel it. Like this, if you like that, not a lot of padding type of feel, you'll like these gloves. And some people love them, and I actually do really like them. I got them to the point where I won't sell these because an Everlast glove that is a good glove. I had a pair of Everlast gloves that were really good, and they weren't this good. Like as far as the leather, and you can tell that the way these are stitched and everything is just very high quality. All they had to do was put some more padding in here, and that's it. That's all they had to do. And they came out with the MX2 with all kinds of weird shit. They put super amount of padding, all kinds of weird flaps, and the system supposed to be make your wrist tighter when all they needed was the Suave system right here. That's all they needed. They didn't put very good supporting cushion here in the wrist. But this is more like a wrap your hand real good and get in a whole bunch of work on the bags, and You know, maybe this is more like a pad work deal with smaller bags. If you hit hard, and if you like that sort of thing, go ahead. This you'll love these. The comfortability of them and the durability is, I guarantee this is going to be a durable glove. I like the leathers right up there with Reyes, and Reyes has, like, to me, some of the best top leather. And then I got me a couple pairs of fight gloves because they were really cheap, and I just wanted to try them. I like doing my little double end bag, especially because my shoulders are super injured. I grabbed a couple of these. So this is the Power Lock 2, Power Lock 1, Power Lock, because they're more cushion on these gloves. Supposedly, even though they're 10s, they got a decent amount of cushion. You're not really hitting hard punching bags with this. I don't anyway, because my hand is all messed up here anyway. My forearm from like this middle finger to the elbow, and my elbow, I got like tennis elbow or something, but I tore my forearm right there, so it doesn't feel great. It's even hard sometimes to pull the Velcro off the gloves. So I went ahead and made a little purchase of some 10-ounce gloves. I have some Title Fight gloves that they're decent, but I think these are better. These feel more durable, like they'll last a lot longer. Even though these aren't made to last, they're fight gloves, so you can only fight so many fights with them. They usually have a little tag that I think I tore it off, that has how many rounds you put in on it or whatever, and you only get so many rounds. So as far as they feel practically the same. They did a good job upgrading this, except I don't really feel what was upgraded. The wrist a little bit is just a little different. They just did a little like a little lace track, I guess. A little lace track up here, and then I guess you would finish it up here. And on this one, there is no lace track. It's just got a nice classic look here with the patch. And this, I don't know if that's paint from the this little bit right here. I think that's like paint from my leather strap, but I don't know why it would paint it. That's weird. Never painted anything else. But anyways, it probably is, because I see a little bit of blue like right here. You wouldn't be able to see it, I don't think. But it's very, oh, maybe that's part of the underside of the patch. I can't tell. Yeah, it is, because this side has it. Yeah, never mind. That side actually has a little bit of blue there. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. Something. What is that? I don't know. That's my fault, whatever it is. And yeah, anyways, I like them both. I like both of these little fight gloves. They're really nice, and you're able to throw fast, feel the speed, train your speed. Your double end bags. Just even on I have a water bag, and I have a water and foam bag, and I'll kind of use those. But my stiff heavy bag, the Nazo bag, I probably wouldn't use them on there, which I just don't like to do that because my hands get messed up, and my hands are already messed up. My shoulders are injured, so that shit hurts too. But anyways, just giving you guys a little lay of the Everlast stuff. I like the padding on the MX2s. I like the comfort of the MX1s, and then these, I like the wrist of these. So, I think they could have done better with this glove if they would have made a nice stiff backside and made the padding like the MX2 with the leather of this and the stitching like from here up. If they didn't do this, weird, I don't know why they have this on here, but they have it on there. This weird stitching right here. Take that off. Use this leather right here. Take that goofy shit off. The hole from the wrist up, construct it like this. And then as far as the padding on the knuckles, use this padding, which is a little overstuffed, honestly. Use a little less. But a little less of this padding with the construction of that, but this wrist. Um, and the thumb is okay on this one, but the thumb is really good on this one, on the MX1. So you guys have all the attributes to make an awesome glove, because I can see in these 3 gloves I like little things about all of them, but not any one of them in particular that I think is amazing. And if I was going to spend money on these, it just depends on what you like. You know, for me personally, I would think I would want these because of the padding, the MX2. The padding is good on them, but I haven't worn them enough to say if they'll ever get comfortable. But when I wear them, my pinky sits on that seam, and it's a big seam. It's like a big seam right here. That's right here. The seam's just so huge on that glove for some reason, you know, the way they made them, that it's just uncomfortable. And this one's a little softer. This one has a nice comfortability in it. Let me see. I don't remember the liners on those 2 Mexican gloves, but I can't stand the cotton liners. They just get sweaty and stinky. And sure enough, this one has a mixture of like a suede, which I don't mind this actually. This suede. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to see on this camera because it's not very high def. But it's like a suede leather feel. And then this is the sides is like that swimsuit moisture wicking. This is like a suede leather. Really nice. Actually, with that liner. That's a really good liner. Let me see. I don't even remember this, but I imagine it's the moisture wicking, which it is. See? That moisture wicking. It's like that swimsuit, kind of water resistant. I like that. And then the inside is leather. They did a good job with these. They tried to copy Reyes with these, but Reyes has better padding inside. And Reyes are just, the leather is amazing. I think this leather might be the same or better. Great leather on this, man. Such nice leather on these. But anyways, decent enough. Like about $100 pair of gloves if you're gonna go the $100 route. I would wait for a sale and get you some of these Mexican, either the Mexican ones, or these are actually not too bad, especially for $100. These remind me of the Hayabusas that I had, because of the wrist stiffness, and like the Hayabusas though had better padding. So honestly, the Hayabusas might have even been better than these, but these are decent enough that if you're an MMA person, you got $100, which you know you're basically budgeting. Not sure what's in this padding, but I don't really. It's very stiff, and I'm not sure if it does soften up. It's not the best though. I think that the MX2 has a better padding, and it's stuffed like a son of a gun. So, anyways, that's it, guys. Just a quick one, really. I guess a little 30-minute video, but it's just a little something. Show you guys what I got going on here, and just say what's up, let you know I'm alive, throw a little bit of something out there. Funny enough, I was watching Simon's from Fit to Box. He was comparing these 2 gloves, and so I pulled them out. His were the Velcros. I pulled mine out. Mine are lace. You know, I got my Suave system on them, and I came out pretty much with the same result. I like the hit and move better. Except he put the styling at, like 10 to 8, which is crazy. But you know what? The winner prevailed, and I think this is the clear winner in that one. I just like it. It's a good glove. Not bad. I haven't really even used it. I remember using it one time. Real good on the bag. Went through a real good workout with it, and then I was like, man, these are solid gloves. I'm gonna hold on to these, and then I put them away, and then I haven't really messed with them because I've been messing with the Donardos and the Fly Premiums, and I'm about to start messing with the Grants. If I had a buyer lined up, but he's, I don't know that he's actually gonna buy them. Um, these have a good leather on them. I'll give them that. Decent. I mean, these are the probably if you're gonna get rival gloves, you don't have to get the pound for pound ones. But I just love the color scheme. But if you're gonna get just the sparring gloves, the Guerrero sparring gloves, very good. The value is pretty damn good. It's like 200 something. I don't remember exactly, but it's like not as much as these ones. These are the pound for pound ones. Don't get those. Get the ones right underneath. They're the same exact shit, but they just don't have the painting that this one has. You know, this one has the little computer chip thing, very dull in the back there. You see that blue on blue, and then the rival stuff, pound for pound deal. They have these in black and yellow for all the Steeler fans out there. But anyways, yeah, these are probably the best gloves Rival makes in my opinion. I haven't ever owned like a lot of the other ones, but I can't stand that mesh. They always have a cheap liner, which one thing I hate about this. And you know, those if you're talking about the best Rival gloves, I think those are them. So I'll catch you guys next time. It's Enrico Suave, just checking in and give you guys a little content, little something to snack on before I get into my more reviews that I have coming up. See you guys next time.